Hello YouTube, it's Kisa and I'm back here with another video. This is my number 12 video. 12 or 13, not sure. Today we're going to talk about some celebrity gossip going on. I thought we'd do that. Kind of see a little bit of chit chat, about like what's going on in pop culture. So, this is all allegedly, by the way, because I don't know. It's all gossip from the beginning. I don't know if this is true or not. I just think that I'll talk about it, and I guess you're supposed to allegedly. So, here it is. I'm drinking coffee. Okay. I guess the first thing is what? Get out. Admit your system is running other applications in memory. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Cardi B and Offset are supposed to be going to jail. That ain't gonna happen. I don't believe that. For that, she's supposed to be going to jail for that stripper fight that they had. And she talked about a little bit of it on her Instagram, and of course she said it's not true and that nobody goes to jail over a fight, and she's probably right. I don't see her going to jail. Offset, I really don't know what goes on with his life, but yeah, she's complaining about she doesn't want to spend money on a private jet because it's overrated. It costs too much money. And there is no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi on the plane, and there's lots of turbulence, and she just said, I'd rather just fly. Sorry. She said she'd just rather fly commercial. She ain't trying to do a jet. It costs too much money. And then somebody said something like, "Oh, you can't afford it." And she's like, "I can afford it. I can afford that, and I can afford your home." Dang, Carly, do you have to be She could be so rude. She said, "Yes, I can afford it, and I can afford to buy your home too." Dang. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy knew she can afford it, but I don't know. She took his head off for that one. I was like, wow, jeez. Anyway, the rumor is that her and her husband's supposed to be going to jail. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't see it. I don't know. Stranger things is known to happen though. Now, I really don't know what he be getting himself into, but apparently there's some charges on him too. So yeah. And Remy Ma and Brittany, I don't know Brittany's last name. She's on the Love and Hip Hop TV show. They both were on there. I guess they're still on there. Yeah, they're still on there. They got into it, and I guess Remy Ma, who's been in trouble before, allegedly hit Brittany in the eye, and I don't know. I know. Remy Ma already told. I remember when she told Brittany that she's got a big mouth, and Brittany was like, "Yeah, I got a big mouth," and Remy Ma was like, "But you're small, you're tiny. Like you got this big mouth, but you're a small person." And then I mean they left it at that. But apparently Brittany got whopped in the eye by Remy, and Remy seemed like she's been doing really good. I don't understand what's going on with her. She seemed like she been trying to stay out of the mess. But I mean, they keep trying her. She a Gemini, so you don't want to keep messing with her. Just leave her alone. Let her be. But yeah, she's trying to be chill. But I guess the girl got up under her skin. I guess she had did something to Remy Ma's stepdaughter or a daughter, and Brittany, that is, did something to Remy Ma's, one of her family members, and of course, Remy hit her in the eye. Allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what the streets are saying. Okay, what else is going on? What is that? Oh, by the way, Brittany's a cancer. Cancers, man. They don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Yeah. So, Candy and Portia were on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, they were both on the Breakfast Club. They did an interview. And Portia's interview was pretty cool. She talked about being a mom and her baby not being able to latch on for her to be nursed. And Portia, you bring the baby home and you just keep trying. You keep trying. It's not gonna come just like that. First of all, you don't even have milk until maybe the second or third day. So, and she's like, oh, she lost so much weight, and I had to make sure that she wasn't losing too much weight because I had to think about my baby. Your baby would have been fine if you kept it up, and you would have had plenty of milk. Women crack me up. I don't think they really be trying. And I remember I wanted to do both because my mother was going to babysit, so she was really afraid that my son wasn't gonna be able to be fed because I wasn't gonna be around. I was gonna be at work, and so she's like, put him on formula, put him on both. But the doctors were really when they ask you, you say what you want, and they will make you stick to it. I was really surprised that they made her stick to it. I mean, of course, when you go home, you do what you want to do, but when you're at the hospital, you might be like, well, I don't know if it's working. They usually say, oh no, you keep trying. Keep trying. They don't they'll give you formula on the way out the door, but if you say this is what you're gonna do, they're gonna stick you to it and make sure you do it. And of course, I don't know what it's called in the beginning, but the baby's getting enough, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But the real milk, when the real milk comes, talk about painful. But anyway, she was talking about that, and then she's talking about her and her fiance hooked up the first night. She didn't come out and say that, but we kind of figured that out. The first night they went on a date, and she really enjoyed going on a date with him because the date just kind of prolonged, and she was just like, And then I guess he told her the first day that he loved her. Their first date. So it was like a marathon date. It was from the beginning, morning or the afternoon till really late or whatever. Anyway, he kept taking her to different places and stuff. So she was like, all right, this is okay. This is some date. But yeah, and then, she just talked about, the show, and I don't know, it was pretty good. The Breakfast Club. I just remember her talking about her baby not being able to get milk at first. And she had to, of course, true of Portia fashion, she had to stop. She had to stop nursing because the baby was losing weight. Oh boy. And then Candy was on there too. A different show, of course, but Candy was on there. And Candy talked about the dungeon and how that whole thing with her and Portia. Candy was like, she would try to ruin me and all that. Even back then, I was just like, it's not that big of a deal. But funny thing is after all the drama of her saying that you try to put me in the sex dungeon, Portia saying that to Candy, and I don't know if she got the idea herself or somebody had said something to her, but years later down the road, she ended up having the sex dungeon. It's like a party masquerade dress up, you know, club thing, I guess. Club? Lounge thing, maybe. Anyway, I guess she's done that. She's doing that. I don't know if it's still going. She talked about that. And then she talked about the TV show and all that. I mean, it is what it is. I just think that's pretty funny that she's like, I took a negative and turned it to a positive. I was like, duh, it didn't even have to be negative. Everybody know you ain't raping Portia. Nobody believed that. Nobody was believing that. I never understand why it was. I guess it was bad for her for anyone to think that she would be raping someone. I guess, I don't know, but did nobody believe that? It's Portia. Anyway, let's see what else. What else has been going on? I don't think I talked about Tamar. Oh, Tamar Braxton from the Braxton family. Tamar lent her sister $3,500. No, $35,000. Hello, $35,000. She lent her sister, and her sister filed for bankruptcy. And I was like, everybody's like, oh, she's not going to pay her back now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, she's going to pay her sister back. What's that got to do with anything? Oh, yeah, you filed for bankruptcy, but I'm going to still need my coin. Maybe that's why she filed for bankruptcy, so she could give her sister the coin. I mean, come on, what do you mean she's not obligated to pay her sister back that money? I'm sure she's gonna give her sister that money. Now, she probably ain't going to do it right away. But then the sister probably already know. Tamar probably already knows she ain't getting that money right away. I mean, that's family. You don't lend money out unless you know that you might not ever get it back. That's how you do that. And $3,500? I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, she filed bankruptcy because her income's only supposed to be $6,000 a month. I don't believe that. But they say that. She's only getting $6,000 a month for her. This is all allegedly, by the way. She's only supposed to be getting $6,000 a month, and her bills are like $5 something a month. So she filed for bankruptcy, and she probably has a lot of other bills and stuff going on. So yeah. And I don't know. I think she might have done that because she felt like Tamar's husband Vince screwed the family over, so maybe she's just like trying to do a little get back. I don't know. Interesting. But poor little Tay-Tay can't get her money back, or I don't know. She probably ain't even tripping about it. And I don't know if this is true or not, but okay, is Tony getting married to Birdman or not? What is going on? Because rumor has it that he is messing with Nicole Murphy, Eddie Murphy's wife, ex-wife, the tall one, the one that's always on Instagram, the really beautiful one, the one with the workout body. Woo-hoo. She's like maybe I don't know, like she's definitely in her 50s. And Birdman, he's probably in his 50s too. So I don't know. Is Tony getting married or not? Tony ain't gonna make that move. Tony ain't doing it. She's gonna drag that as long as she can. I don't know if she's gonna get married to Birdman. I don't know. Come on. Seemed like they would have done it by now. And then, like, what would be the point to get married? Like, I mean, Tony been married already before, Birdman ain't looking to be married. Like, I mean, come on, they could just be friends and, or have a relationship. It's not necessary for anybody to get married, but I don't know. So yeah, either they're secretly married or not married, or they're never gonna get married. I don't know, but I guess he's trying to get with Nicole Murphy, allegedly. And she's been single for so long. I know she ain't trying to get married. I don't know. I think that it might just be like, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh, did you guys see the Billboard awards show? Did you see that? And Taylor Swift stole Beyonce. What they said that she stole Beyonce's style. Taylor Swift. You know, I don't really follow her that much. I remember the thing with the Cayenne, or I always call him Cayenne. Kim Kardashian's husband. I hate him. Anyway, when he said something about her, about, you know, all the little drama he said about her, she didn't deserve that Beyonce award. And I think secretly, she and Beyonce probably don't really like each other. If Beyonce probably ain't thinking about her. I don't think she really cared for Beyonce. But I think when they came up to her and told her, hey, you think it'd be a good idea to do like a marching band? Or she might have came up with it herself. She might have just was sitting there thinking of a way to just like do something real slick. She seems like that type. Like she'd just be like, she's not going to outwardly just do something. She's going to be passive about it. So she did that marching thing because she knew those guys were going to be hating on that. As soon as she does it, and she's like, yeah, this is what they're going to do. They're going to be so pissed and say that I look like Beyonce, and I'm trying to be like Beyonce. She did it to annoy Beyonce, and it probably did. It probably did annoy her in some kind of way. And then I seen this news, one of them YouTube news commentators, and she's like, Taylor Swift has always done this kind of stuff. Every time you see Taylor Swift, she's got on like marching band. Then they show clips of Taylor Swift in marching videos and stuff like that. And she's like, Beyonce is not the only one that can do a marching band. Oh, gee. It's so funny. Like, really? Oh gosh, Taylor Swift. I know she did that shit to get under her skin. She did that. She did that on purpose. Taylor Swift is not as sweet as everybody thinks she is. She's not that sweet. It's funny to me though. She's a Sagittarius too. There are a lot of Sagittarius in the entertainment. Interesting. But yeah, she did that to get under her skin. She knew it was fucking ridiculous. And so she was like, you know what, I'm gonna be just as obnoxious, and I'm gonna do a band, and I'm gonna do the whole thing, and just so everybody can see that, you know, I see you, but I'm gonna fuck with you. I see you, but I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna mess with you. And then everybody was like, she wanted to be Beyonce for a day and all that stuff. It's like, nah, she just wanted to get under somebody's skin. She know what she's doing. Come on now. So, oh, that's right. There's one more topic I want to talk about. It's a quick one. I don't know if it's true or not. Ooh. Allegedly. You know what I mean. Top of the blogs right now. Supposedly, Steve Harvey and Marjorie are supposed to be getting a divorce. Now, they said this a year ago that they were going to get divorced. They actually said that Kim Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, was trying to get with Steve Harvey. So we all know that was just lies. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I know that he's probably not doing so good now. Now it's starting to, and I believe, I don't really like him. He gives me, you know, when he like takes some pictures. I mean, I like him as a person and everything, but when he tries to do his Mr. Cool guys, it's like, ooh, ooh. It's like that look when like your uncle or your grandpa's doing that dance, and you're just like, don't do that dance, grandpa. And he'd be out trying to be all Mr. GQ. And, him and his wife, man, they're very, very decadent and very, luxury and all that. And I'm not mad at that, but I don't know. But yeah, and she gives me gold digger vibes for sure. Yeah, she does. It's hard to feel bad for him because he left his other wife, his regular wife. Oh God, that's so sad. Man, like it's like one of them stories. Like you got the super wealthy and beautiful and luxury and just everything. Everybody loves him. He's so popular. Everybody digs on him. And then you see the wife and you hear like she was like ostracized and can't pay her bills and oh man, like no middle, just like real, not on the and then you just think damn, and he just left her. But I'm sure, I mean, they had issues and stuff. I'm sure they did. It wasn't just like he just left her. But maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. But now Marjorie's supposed to be leaving him, and everybody's like, "Whoa, he's I guess he's losing his shows or stuff. I don't know if he is or not. I never even watched those shows. I mean, I like his advice. He's got really good advice. He'd be so serious. He's a Capricorn. These damn Capricorns. They'd be so serious looking. You ask him a question, Steve Harvey, and he just has this look. But then he'll say something really, cool and profound, and then you go, wow, But yeah, supposedly, and her ex. The story sounds so crazy. She has an ex. Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, has an ex that is in prison and possibly getting out of prison. Now, see this story. I mean, isn't that crazy? I don't even know if that's true. But yeah, he's supposedly be getting out of prison. And maybe he'll be doing a tell-all book or something. I don't know. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And I can tell you this: if it's true that she's leaving, I know he'd be smart enough to make sure that she's not taking all his money. Everybody thinks, oh, she gonna get the bag. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think she's leaving because I don't believe he'd be like that stupid to be like just let her come in, because she's supposed to be the face of the black woman that had her priorities together and was able to get him, because remember he wrote that book and she came along and showed him, kind of upgrade him and showed him the standard how to take care of a woman, and then he learned from that because he didn't all that. So I would be really surprised if he was that naive to be like, oh, Marjorie, you came in my life and here's all my money. You must have it all now. Like, I don't see it. I don't see that at all. He's smarter than that. I'm pretty sure of it. He worked hard for his money. Don't get me wrong. He still got a lot of money. And I don't think they're getting divorced. But who knows? And her ex-husband is getting out of jail. Now, even the story of that, the backstory of that is even more crazy. Marjorie, interesting stuff. So, this is all I got for today. This one is going to be a short video. I'm going to come back on a little later on, and I'll be talking about something else. But thank you for hanging out with me and listen to my little first time doing my commentary of what's going on in the pop culture. And I will do more. And please hit like and subscribe, please. Thank you.